This video is brought to you by Robinhood, the free and easy to use investment and trading brokerage. Robinhood allows you to trade and buy stocks, ETFs, bonds, and cryptocurrencies completely free. Also, if you download using the link in the description below, you'll get one free stock valued up to $200 just for signing up. No, you don't have to deposit a dime, and you can become instantly a part owner in companies like Microsoft, Walmart, McDonald's, or Disney just by getting lucky. So download Robinhood today and start taking advantage of this historic 2020 stock market crash. No, that's not my full portfolio. You guys aren't ready for that just yet. What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. It's Shiranui story time. We got a story of a ghost meeting a girl, and also there's a skill drain involved, and we're going to see if skill drain is the ultimate floodgate that I believe it to be. You guys know skill drain, my favorite trap in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Can it single-handedly win the duel for the El Dorado deck? Well, honestly, I can't even call this El Dorado because, I mean, just look at this mess of an opening hand. It's like 33% True, actually no, 40% True Draco. We got an Apprentice Illusion in here, Skill Drain, and some El Dorado cards. I don't even know what to call this jumbled mess, but Skill Drain is a card good enough to, sometimes just give you the W, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough against zombies. Zombies have a lot of effects that activate in the banish pile and in the graveyard. Well, most of the zombie cards that activate when banished are in the Shiranui archetype, but this is Shiranui, so who knows. Anyways, we're going to ultimately get to Necroface. He gave up a lot of cards to do that because he did go with Left Arm Offering, and I don't really think this is a good turn one. I mean, you basically went -3. Most decks are like not even satisfied with a +3 in their first turn. This guy went -3 and he's like, Cap, check this out. So I don't know if this is the way, but maybe it'll work out for him because Necroface banish a bunch of cards and then you can kind of make advantage off that. Plus he's getting some Mizukis in the graveyard, so it's not the worst thing ever. Now, the Apprentice Illusion is going to be summoned, and I'm just not a fan of these El Dorado decks that play all these different archetypes, and it's going to get even stranger, by the way, as we get deeper. Igniseed is going to attack, and he's going to pass, get an El Dorado trap card. That's fine. It's not the worst thing ever. His opponent's going to top deck Shiranui Solitaire, and he's going to summon, looks like he summoned the Eldritch Golden Lord onto the field. I think he wanted to make Golden Land forever online. This is like the this is their negation card. It's pretty good. It does come at the cost of the Golden Lord big dude, but sometimes you just got to be willing to pay that. You got to be willing to pay to play, I guess you could say. Anyways, he's going to attack. His opponent's going to use Skill Drain, and this is where it looks like he's got him basically where he wants him. He's got Igniseed, which is immune to at least the first battle destruction because of Dragonic Diagram, and you should be in really good position here, but we'll have to see about that. So Shiranui Spirit Master is the card that can kind of do the work. This guy, every time it's destroyed, it can, when it's banished, it can blow up a face-up card your opponent controls, and that includes Skill Drain, and it activates when it's banished. Now, he did top deck that copy of a Magician's Souls, and that's probably going to be dead. Well, no, I guess not. He's just going to blow it up for diagrams, so turns out it ain't dead, because, he already used the Apprentice Illusion earlier. Let's see if he can start running over these big old zombie monsters, and he's going to attack 1, attack 2. Okay, looks like an easy GG no re. That set card, by the way, that was an Alistair the Invoker. Yes, this man is playing he's playing El Dorado, True Draco, Dark Magician, and Invoked all in one deck. What could possibly go wrong throwing 4 archetypes together in one deck? I'm sure he'll ultimately win the duel. His opponent is going to be doing some synchro summoning from the graveyard, and once he tries to activate the Spirit Master, he is going to get hit with that Golden Land forever. I think this is actually the second time that this happened, so each time he tries to pop Skill Drain, it's just not going to work, and it's unfortunate because Zombie Boy's basically got to play around Skill Drain, and beating a True Draco / all those other archetypes when they have Skill Drain on the field, not exactly most decks' fortes, but he did set Alistair the Invoker on the field. I didn't really agree with that, but whatever. I guess it doesn't matter if Skill Drain never leaves the field anyways. He is going to summon Eldritch the Golden Lord. He's going to go after the back row. His opponent's going to say, nah, bro, I'm not taking any damage this turn, so do your worst. Well, he can still destroy the monsters. He just doesn't take any damage. Let's see if Zombie Boy can get back into this. He constantly is juggling those Mizukis. Look at that. This is actually pretty dang good, and he's not done synchro summoning, not by a long shot. Gonna synchro summon twice. I think that Sun Saga, excuse me, that's Shogun Saga. Sun Saga is the cowboy on the horse. Well, it's not, it's like a cowboy and a samurai. He's like a samurai cowboy. There you go. Anyways, he's going into beatdown mode, and it looks to be working so far. He actually ran his vampire sucker into one of the synchro monsters for some reason. I don't know what the heck that is about, and I think he's just gonna go zombie crazy on this guy. He's gonna go into Vendred Slayer, now he's going into Hades, and he's just actually going to out beat down this guy, even though skill drain is on the board. That's embarrassing. See, that's exactly why you don't throw 15 different archetypes in one deck and hope to get bailed out by a single card. He failed to, well, he did protect skill drain twice, but he didn't end up getting the duel. Hey, my boy Sun Saga actually did hit the field anyways at the very end. I knew he was going to hit the field. Man, skill drain can't carry you if you're playing a deck that ain't got no business even existing. Anyways, let's go to the next duel. Second duel is going to feature Evil Eye, and it's going to be taking on the Odd Eyes deck. Believe it or not, I actually tried out Evil Eye for a couple of weeks. I tried to go first build with a bunch of value traps like Lost Wind and Solemns and stuff like that. I tried go second build with evenly matches and a whole bunch of just try to break my opponent's board type cards. I came to the conclusion that this deck just doesn't work if you don't see Surziel. It's almost impossible to win if you don't see this card, and that's why I ultimately dropped the deck. I know you can, play 3 copies of it, you can search it with the field spell, but it just feels like it's so completely dependent on this one card. And even when you open with Surziel and get Selene, you basically only get 1 pop out of it. Honestly, I think that Zodiac Trident coming back was like the worst thing ever for Evil Eye, because Zodiac is just like a completely better version of this deck, because essentially all the monsters can become Zodiac Trident, and Trident's like the same thing as Surziel with just a lot less work. And Zodiac can run Avarice, they can run more hand traps, just a better deck overall. Anyways, Evil Eye is going to be going first. You did open Surziel, which is good, but already had Selene and Gorgonio, so I'm not even sure if you really needed to search, but you can always get more spells and traps. Anyways, going to go into Zerziel, which I will say this, every time I drop Zerziel in those duels, I won every single one. Like, if you get this guy where you're popping your opponent's cards, it's not just special summon monsters, and you don't gotta blow your own cards up, you're probably going to win. That was another problem with this damn deck. When I would pop my opponent's stuff with Surziel, sometimes I'd have to blow up cards on my field that were important. Anyways, both equips are going to be used, and just because this monster is 5100 does not mean you can't one-shot your opponent. Keep in mind, every time you activate these damn monster effects in Evil Eye, if you got Selene on the field, your monsters are going to be getting stronger. Now, you got to pay some life points, but if you got life points to spare, you're probably going to kill your opponents. And I think Gorgonio, that's the one where the lower your life points are, the more attack you gain. Anyways, Odd Eyes is going to be looking to start out with a big pendulum summon here, and I think it's going to be successful, but not quite as successful as you would like. The Evil Eye defeat's going to be used. This is the one that's basically evac device, but if you have Selene on the field, you get double evac device, so you get to bounce 2 of your opponent's monsters. So both of the pendulums, well, yeah, 2 of the 3 pendulums are going to be put back in the hand. He did go for the Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, I believe. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. This is the one that has the Regeki effect built into it, but you can't destroy this dude. And then when he's going to destroy it, he's going to get rid of that card, and he will be able to, gain some attack points. And would you look at that? 1 turn later, this dude is almost at 8,000 attack, and he is going to get 1 shot. That was the cool thing about the Evil Eye deck, and I don't want to turn this video into a whole top 10 list of why I just stopped playing Evil Eye. But man, that was another problem I had with Evil Eye, is when you got, I actually died to my own Selene or my own life point payments like 2 or 3 times. It was really frustrating when I would actually die to like my own life point payments and stuff like that. Anyways, let's check out the decks for a quick second. This is the Evil Eye build, and damn, this is like the most pure Evil Eye deck I've ever seen. I mean, no hand traps, basically everything in this entire deck that is not Terraforming or Dark Sacrifice is an Evil Eye card. I mean, the only monsters I honestly like seeing in the main deck were just Surziel and Medusa. Some of the other ones were okay. I think it was, this one was one of the, whichever one is the Foolish Burial. That one's not bad because you can send Selene to the graveyard. Honestly, it's been a little while, so I don't remember exactly which one. You can see that he's running all the other cards, even the, I mean, geez, he's got the Infernity Barrier. Well, it doesn't doesn't stop monster effects, but he has everything in here, like even the Evil Eye Repose. Don't generally see that. Anyways, moving on. This was that 60 card monstrosity. I'm being honest here. I didn't even bother putting this thing in order. I put like the limited cards next to each other, but I am not gonna sit here and order this monstrosity. It's not even gonna be in the description. If you want to download, if you want to like get this deck, you press pause right now and just figure out what the cards are. I'm not really gonna dignify this by putting it in order. The final deck, and of course this one will be in the description as well as the Evil Eye, is the Zombie Shiranui deck. If you guys are interested in the Shiranui build or the Evil Eye build, those will be in the descriptions. If you want the 60 card build, sorry, you gotta pause the video and build that monstrosity yourself, because that was just hot dankness, and I mean in the absolute worst way. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.